Pumba, are you nuts?
Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today we'll be doing a stock review on HighCape Capital. HighCape Capital is a special purpose acquisition company that is going to acquisition Quantum C, a company that's working on some advanced technology and biotechnology in a sense. And we're going to get right into the stock review. This is a stock that came back in October of 2020 and is making really good earnings on their profit. So you should essentially get in right now before they actually acquire this company, because when that occurs, the stock is going to shoot up, and then after that, it's going to fall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the stock review. So HighCape Capital again came back out in October of 2020. Right now, that stock is doing pretty well, of course, because they're hitting the acquisition of Quantum C. In the past year or so, they've been up $21. The past 3 months, they've been up 113%, going on 114%, because we know the market is now live. 1 month, they've been up 100%. The past week, they've been up 102%. And then today, unfortunately, they're down 6%. Let's go into it. HighCape Capital, let me blow this up for you guys. HighCape Capital acquisition is a Class A common stock, also called HighCape Capital, is formed for the purpose of effecting a merger, capital stock exchange, asset acquisition, stock purchase, reorganization of similar business combination with one or more business for its initial business. So a lot of times with these acquisition companies are people who are essentially investors inside of Quantum C, the company they actually want to acquire. This is how they make money off acquisition business and generate more revenue because of your investment dollars. So you have to know when to get in and when to get out. It also says here that similar business combination with one or more businesses for its initial business. The company was founded in June 2020 and is headquartered in New York, okay? So they don't really have any employees because, again, this is one of them acquisition companies where they just have owners, no employees. CEO is Kevin L. Rakin. The highest today was $25 in pre-market. The low in the past year was $9.88, okay? And you notice here, people in that same one, I also get a stock review about Churchill Capital. And remember, I told you guys about Churchill Capital. Look at Churchill Capital now. They're doing very well. And I kind of want you guys to keep your eye on eBay. eBay is out of China. And I may come back to briefly go over this before the stock review is over. All right. We're heading over to the market watch, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to look at the performance ratings here. So we're going to go 5 days out. They were up 101%. 1 month, 99%. 3 month, 109%. And then year to date, they're still up 104%. So that they're doing pretty well. There's nothing else note to cover here. When it comes to Yahoo Finance, we just basically see a rise up to $22-something. But we're looking at the performance outlook. As I told you before, as we're looking at the acquisition, look for the stock price to go up in the short term, go up in the midterm, and then move sideways after the company is acquired. So again, if you move in right now, you can make some good money to my perspective. Again, take this stock review advice with a grain of salt, meaning that it can help you to make money. And in some cases, You can actually lose money. The risk is on you. Just take the information in kind, okay? So as we're moving along the stock review here, we have to be aware too that this company rated on Yahoo is rated as overvalued. I don't believe that quite yet. And we're going to get into why I don't believe that. If we look at this particular news headline right here, ARK Investment backs SPAC merger for Quantum C. So here's another ARK Investment backing this, as well as HighCape Capital, a company founded by Butterfly Networks. So we have to look into all the people who are trying to get involved in this particular deal that makes this more profitable for the investor. Okay, this makes it more profitable for the investor. If we look over here to the far right, we look how HighCape. Oh, they didn't blew it up. Give me 1 second. But let's give you some information about HighCape and essentially what this deal is going about. We can stay here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, HighCape Capital acquisition. It says that the deal values Quantum C, I'm right here, as $925 million and oversubscribed of $425 million, including investment from accounts advised by ARK Investment. And remember, I gave you those stock review about ARK Investment. Those are really, really good investment for you to be in. And again, that is led by a female called Kathy Wood. She's doing a really good job over there at ARK Investment. Okay, it says we'll own 29.1% of the company after the merger. And it goes on to say some other jargon that won't get into. When it comes into Zach's research, we're just going to go that this industry is top 47% out of 253. And then out of the sector ranking, there's no sector ranking for this particular stock. But we get into the bigger story of things. We're talking about, again, the acquisition of Quantum C. The HighCape Capital on yesterday soared 50%. And again, SPAC is simply Special Purpose Acquisition Company for you guys who do not know. And it goes into the uprise in the rocketing of this particular stock in preview of them acquiring Quantum C, okay? And it says here, Quantum C makes it cause a single molecule next generation protein sequencing platform that's used in proteomics. Proteomics is a study of how organisms use proteins, okay? Plan calls for Quantum C to net some 504 million of cash from the deal. That will come up from 115 million from the Special Purpose Acquisition Company, plus another 425 million from oversubscribed private investment and public equity. Firms participating in the PIPE included Foresight Capital Management, Glenview Capital Management, and Red Mile Group, and others. So there's a lot of people with their hand in the cookie jar, which tells me that this stock is going to blow up. Hopefully this stock can get up. Right now it's around $20.68. Hopefully this stock can get up to around $30. So you can essentially make $9 on your investment. That is absolutely phenomenal. I think that would be a good investment. But again, take this information with a grain of salt because I cannot predict the stock market. I can only tell you, dealing with the analytics and indicators, what I believe it will do. So now I kind of want to go back very quickly. I want to look at two things. I want to look at Churchill Capital, which is another SPAC. And then I want to look at eBank. I was looking at these today. So let's go over to Churchill Capital because I did a stock review on Churchill Capital. And I want to see if that advice had panned out. More times than likely, I give good advice, but I'm not perfect. Okay. So over the past 5 years, they've been up almost 500%. The past year, same thing. 3 months, 524%. Last month, 228%. Past week, 59%. And then today, they're still up. So this information that I gave on this particular blank check and acquisition company, okay, is still doing very, very well. You guys can go back. I want to say I gave this information out quite some time ago. I do not recall, but I did do a stock review. And the ticker for this one is CCIV. A lot of you who've been watching me every day now, you know I've been giving a stock review about Churchill Capital. And ladies and gentlemen, this stock is doing phenomenally well. So let's say within the past month, this stock has been up $224. You would have made some money, okay? You would have made some money. And here's my history. Here's where I bought the stock. It says I bought 1.1 at $17 and then looks at one contract at $450. And then I sold that at $24.97. I just sold the amount of shares that I had, but look, I've made good money, but I was a dummy. Let's just be real. If you see where the stock price is and where I bought it at, I gave great information, but I did not hold the stock. That's why more times than likely, I tell you guys, when I give you stock advice, it's long term. I will let you know when to be very careful, be very watchful, have a microscope on these particular stocks. And this one, I got out way too early. I got out way too early because if you look right here, ladies and gentlemen, if you can see this, it says $19.98. That essentially, but I bought it at $17. Guess what? I sold it at $24.97. Okay, $28.90. But look at where the stock is today. It's at $60. So again, when we get back into the stock that I'm previously giving you information about, look at this. This stock is at $21. I'm telling you right now, there's money to be made. And don't be a fool like me where I sold my stock way too early. So if you still have money into Churchill Capital, continue to keep a close eye on it. But listen, I bought it at $17. It's now at $60. Who's the fool? You're the fool, Ross. That's what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have sold that particular stock. But anyway, let me carry on because I also want to show you guys eBay. I want to show you guys eBay. We're talking about right here. I believe that this company will do very, very well over the course of time. This is a long-term investment. You'll get a lot of stock information, a bang for your buck today, your viewership. So over the course of 5 years, it just came out last year in June. But let's look at this. In the past 3 months, they've been up 94%. The past month, 125%. The past week, 56%. And today, they're almost up 3%. This company is called eBay. It is a blockchain technology company. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going hard on cryptos. We have to start attacking cryptocurrencies very, very hard. Bitcoin is up to 52K. Bitcoin is up to 52K. I've already made $2,200 off of Bitcoin. I'll show you that when I get finished with this right here. Give me 1 second. Let me get back into this. All right. So it says here that this company is in the research, I'm right here, and development of chip technology used in blockchain applications in China. The company also manufactures Bitcoin mining machines, eBank. I love that name. eBank International Holdings was founded by Doug Hugh in January of 2010. So this company is not a new company. This company is, 11 years old. All right. And you can tell right here that the listed name on the NASDAQ is eBank. Also, the ticker, also known as the symbol, is EBON, EBON, if you're looking for this particular stock. And we don't really have any earnings because, again, the stock hasn't been out a year yet. But this stock is going to do very, very well, in my opinion. Okay. Again, anytime you take stock advice from anyone, they're only giving you their predictions based upon analytics, research, and news, just for you guys to know. Okay. So what I was going to get into right before I ended here, give me 1 second. Where was I? We got eBank with blockchain technology. I was going to show you the amount of money that I've made on Bitcoin. That's where I was going at with that. Give me 1 second. I'm over here to the far right. And right here, ladies and gentlemen, here's my Bitcoin. I'm up $2,300 today because of Bitcoin. So let's look at it. And if you notice, you saw a decline in my portfolio. That's because I took 7,000 out and I tried to invest that 7,000 into Tesla. And Tesla essentially has increased my portfolio by I want to say 5,300 because my option is not doing so well. So at this particular point, I'm just thinking that I might just have to come out $7,000. I'm too far into the rabbit hole to climb myself out. I may see if it turns around. I still have about 3 weeks. My option actually ends on March 5th, but we'll see how things turn out. I'm looking at the Greeks very, very carefully. I'm looking at the theta. I'm looking at the gamma. And I'm looking at the rho. If you guys are not familiar with that when it comes to option trading, I'm still trying to build a video for that particular one. As if we can tell right here, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin is almost up to 5,300. I've been posting a lot of things to my website. I've been posting a lot of things to my YouTube platform to tell you guys to encourage you guys to invest in cryptocurrency, mainly Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the godfather. Bitcoin is the big daddy. Bitcoin is in charge essentially of the whole entire cryptocurrency market. And here's again, ladies and gentlemen, some of you are afraid that you're going to lose money. You lose money every single day. You lose money every single day. We'll be buying junk or being scammed or being frauded out, but go and invest $10, $20, $30, $40. Some people may not see the value in that, but I do. Because if you invest $50 into Bitcoin, so I'm only going to invest $50 in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin hits $60,000. And here's a note. I've been giving out a lot of information about Bitcoin, about some Bitcoin investors, what they predict Bitcoin is going to be. Some people, we're still in February. Some people are still predicting that Bitcoin is going to be 300,000 by the end of the year. But let us take, for instance, that they're wrong. Let us take, for instance, that Bitcoin only reaches 100 grand, but you invest $50. How much do you believe that you can make off of $50 if this stock doubles? You see what I'm saying? You can essentially double your money within a year. Think about that. If you buy it in at 50,000 and it raised to 100,000 and you only invest 50, then essentially you're going to make you're going to make $50 off your $50 investment. A dollar for dollar investment. Simple stuff, right? So essentially you'll be a fool. And Bitcoin, as I'm looking at this, it says that the estimated price already is 53,000. Look at this. If you look over here, estimated price is 53,000. But right now they're teetering back and forth. There it is, 53,000. Bitcoin just reached $53,000, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is on fire. So again, come on. Let's see here what people are saying in the chat. We got Backwood Butch back in the room today. He said, LFMO, you got to be honest with yourself if you can't be honest with anyone else. I appreciate that. Good morning, Shauna, and good morning, Learning Every Day. eBank looks fire. Indeed, it does. eBank is another good one, but listen, today's stock review was about HighCape Capital that is still under $20. The previous acquisition company that I gave you guys was Churchill Capital. I gave you that stock review when it was around $17. Now that stock is at $60. I gave you HighCape Capital today, so go back and rewind this video. That's a good stock. That stock also has the potential of reaching $60 per share. And we kind of did eBank. We looked over at eBank, and we're also looking at Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, take this perspective and this prediction of my own personal perspective that all of these were doing very, very well. Bitcoin is already at 53,100. I don't know what's going on, man. There's money to be made, and it looks like cryptocurrency is the way to go. So if you're not investing in cryptocurrency, you will be the fool. Now, granted, also, there's room for a market correction. There's room for a market pullback, which we had last month. So if I go back, let me see here, 1 month, I think I can see a dip where it dropped down to like 30 grand. Let me show you this very quickly. So we see how Bitcoin has been performing very, very well, okay? But we go back here, January 21st, look at that. Bitcoin was at $29,000. They was down $7,500. Think about this, okay? Think about this. It was down $7,500, 20% down. But literally in less than 1 month, we are 2 days in less than 1 month, Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin has rolled what? See, you got 40, 50, $23,000. Is at 53,000 and climbing. Bitcoin is up in the last month $16,000, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is up $16,000 in the last month, and you guys not investing. I'm just saying, we got Art Z. Hay and we got Mitch. Good morning to you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys came in a little late, but that's okay. We covered today, guys, HighCape Capital, which is an acquisition company that will be acquiring a biotech company by the name of Quantum C. Right now, their stock price is roughly around $21. And if you guys remember, again, I gave you the information on Churchill Capital acquisition company at $17. That company is down at $60. So you guys may want to go back and you may want to look at HighCape Capital. I'm again show you guys who are just joining before I get off here. HighCape Capital. This is what it looks like right now. And again, they're roughly under $21. But just like Churchill Capital that I gave you guys, remember this stock review? Now this stock is what, roughly $60. And I show you my history. I bought it again around $17, a lower number around here. Then I sold it like an idiot around $24, $25, but now it's at $60. So here I am again giving you great stock information. Hopefully it pan out. That this stock also has potential of reaching $60 as well. And this is another SPAC, a special acquisition company that's going to acquire Quantum C. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, that is your stock review for this morning. I'll be right back on giving you some information, giving you some commentary. I can't let it go about Herschel Walker. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. You guys have a great, wonderful day and see you about 15 minutes. I'm out.